the way it starts is you just deal out cards, right? Because it wants it to kind of be a little bit fair. So on the bottom here, it has a 1 blood symbol, a 2 blood symbol, a 2 blood symbol, and 2 blood symbol. You can kind of see the bottom there. Oh, he has 4 threat? Wait, is that normal? Oh yeah, no, that's normal. So on the back of these cards are different blood symbols, right? There's a 1. And then after that, it's a 2, a 2, and a 2. We're missing a card. The reason that that's kind of important is very generally speaking, the 1 blood symbol is easier to defeat than the 2 blood symbol. Let me just of course there's a card I need. There it is. I need to put it in a different spot. Oops. Okay. Deal with that later. Okay. Now, one of the things that makes this game... Oops, we have to start off 2, 2, 2. Okay. This is going to be their area. This is going to be our area. One of the things that makes this game really, really super unique is... Well, besides the dice rolling. That's obviously huge. So this is our active dice pool. This is like our resources in Marvel Champions. Best way I think of it is that way. All right. Best resource, medium resource, worst resource. The one thing that's interesting with this is that you don't just deal 5 cards to yourself and start the game. You get to actually pick your starting 5 cards, which is a really kind of fascinating mechanic in my opinion. So for example, and they can't be the same card. So Gates Defender, I like that it's an ally. I like that. I like summon cards, and especially in the beginning. Summon cards will allow you to summon this stuff, which is usually pretty good. Now, here's another Gates Defender. I can't pick it, right? You only allow 1 of each type of card. So I can't pick another one. Summon Whisperer, I can put in because it's, even though it's a summon card, these are 2 different summons. This one is Summon Shade Prowler. This is Summon Whisperer. So it's 2 different things. That's backflip's not bad, maybe. Umbral Acrobat's probably good. Magnificence might be good, but I'm not 100% sure on it yet. Oh, From Darkness might be good. Okay, we're gonna do those. And then we shuffle this up. So you get to pick your starting 5 cards, right? That's one of the unique things about it. Makes it really unique and interesting, in my opinion. So here we go. We are going to do first our main action. Or first it's gonna be our turn because we're first player. Hearing the same designers have Star Trek. Oh, I've heard about Star Trek Captain's Chair. Grand, welcome to chat as well. I'll have to check that out. I've heard good things, or I've heard that like people are really hyped for it, I should say. So we're gonna do a main action. A lot of these dice are really expensive, which means we're gonna meditate soon. So I'll get into that in a second. So I'm going to do the Shade Prowler. So I'm going to play this card. So its cost is up here, and its only cost is to be a main action, right? So we're good. So we just play it here. This is our spell board. Spell board's on the bottom, generally speaking, and your battlefield's on top. Your maximum amount of cards is dictated on this card. I'll just show the alternative version of this card. So it's 5 battlefield cards and 5 spell board cards is what you're allowed. It says the same thing here. She has 18 life, he has 30. So that's our main action. Now for side action, what we're going to do is meditate. The way meditate works is you can, well, let me read it right, because I think you can discard from your hand or your top of your pile. So you can discard cards in your hand or cards off the top of your deck. Ready spells from your spell board. Meditate side action allows you to raise the levels of your dice. When you meditate, discard any number of the following one at a time. I didn't realize you could do spells from your spell board. That's interesting. So you meditate, discard any number of the following one at a time. So you can discard 5 cards from your hand to make 5 cards better, right? Which I also didn't realize. I thought you could only do 1 card, but that's interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate. One. We're going to get rid of backflip. And I'm going to change the value of a dice to anything I want. So you might as well just take the worst die and make it the best die, right? You don't have to like go in order. You can do whatever you want. All right. So I did the main action, I did a side action. That's all I could do. So now they're going to go. And the way the Chimera turn works is that you can resolve status abilities. We don't have any yet. You don't have to worry about it. There'll be green tokens when they come out here. And if one or more aspects are face down, they are, we would roll the rage die and a behavior die. Actually, this is the rage die, this is behavior die, but that's all right. And if they're all face up, they pass. And that's how they're going to pass their turn. So we're going to take their dice and roll. So nothing happens with this, which is good. If this was on this symbol, it goes up here and that leads to bad things eventually. Then they roll the number 7. So what does number 7 do? Good question. I have no idea. You go to this card and you go to number 7, which is, it has like 7 through 9. And you just read what it says. So target opposing player must lower 1 non-basic dice to their active pool 1 level. So I have to lower 1 of my dice. I'm going to lower the medium one down. Then it just says they reveal. So you reveal the leftmost card. Simple. And we get paranoia. So it's a horror aspect. The opposing player cannot use basic dice to pay for costs, which is absolutely terrible. So I can't use any of these bottom dice to pay for costs. So I have to get rid of this card if I want to. The way attacking works is a little weird. But yeah, the art on your Victoria card is different than mine. This is their trade show promos. This is their promo card. If you want it, just go to any show that they're at and ask for it. It's easy to get. I did it at PAX. All right, so attacking is weird. We'll get into it in a second. But basically, they can... Okay. Basically, when you attack, like, different things happen. So I already grinded out all my rewards, including that gold rank. Nice. Okay. Let's go over attack really fast because it's kind of confusing. But basically, when you attack, where is it? There we go. There's a couple way things will go. So, that's the Chimera attacks. We don't want the Chimera attacks. We want if we attack. Okay. If you target the Chimera, you could do a bunch of different things, but usually you'll target units. You declare 1 unexalted unit to control to be your attacker, and then you target an aspect without the defender ability. Maybe the Chimera attacks you. We'll get into that and whatever. So if they get guarded, the attacker battles the guard. If the guard is a unit, it counters, and then the attacker battles the target unit. If it is unexhausted, it counters. So what that basically means is that right now this is unexhausted. So it would counter me in the attack. My job is to have it... Well, I have to wait for it to be exhausted and then attack it so I don't get counterattacked. That's kind of like the overall strategy with like attacking. So it's a lot of planning out with that. All right, so I can't use basic dice to pay for costs, and this has a basic cost, so that's terrible. I need to get rid of paranoia. Let's use main action, summon whisper. Oof. I can't, there's nothing really side action. All right, that's gonna be it. So it's gonna be their turn. They have no whatever. So no counters. So we go, next card is still face down. So we roll these 2 dice. All right, 11. 11 I feel like is not good. So attach a webbed conjured alteration spell to the leftmost opposing player's to the opposing player's target leftmost non-webbed unit. I don't have one, so nothing attaches to me. So that's nice. And then we do a reveal. Not good, Bob. But yeah, I don't have a unit. Their Phoenixborns are never considered units, if I remember correctly, and Chimeras are never units. Devourer. After this unit destroys a unit in the opponent controls, that target unit must discard cards. Okay, so we'll deal with that later. Man, their attack is really high. All right, so main action. I kind of want to do this. What's a Whisper? What does a Whisperer do? When this unit is destroyed, lower 1 power die and the target opposing player's active pool 1 level. If you cannot deal 1 damage to a target Phoenixborn. Oh, that's interesting. And this can go kill itself, which is more interesting. Okay. They're going to attack us somewhat soon. Oh, from darkness. I need a unit out there. We cannot use basic dice to pay for things. Alright, I'm going to play Gates Defender. So we use the high one and the medium one, so they get exhausted. And hidden after an opponent has declared attackers, you may play this unit from your hand without paying its main cost. That's fine, I don't really care. Do not place exhaustion tokens on this unit as a result of its countering, which is incredibly good. For the most part, when you counter things, you exhaust. But if you attack them and they counter you, they don't exhaust, right? Pretty sure they only exhaust after the fact. I have to double check that now. But I have a feeling that they don't. Yeah, they don't. You do, but they don't. Yeah, unless it's an aspect. They're all aspects. All right. You can double check me on that, chat, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right. We're not going to do a side action. So now it's their turn. They roll their dice. Hopefully they're better. All right, 4. At least they're not rolling any of those. So 4 comes out, which states attack if able. Okay, so they are able to attack. So this one is going to attack. It's their leftmost unit. We're going to exhaust it. And sorry, the reason we know it's its leftmost unit is because these claws are on the left. If it was on the right, it's the rightmost unit. If it was in the middle, it's your Phoenixborn. So their attack value is a 2, and my life is a 3. So they're going to hit each other at the same time. This one, though, you do not place exhaustion tokens on this unit as a result of its countering, which is really nice. So I'm going to choose the counter. So just so we know like the exact rule wording for this all, because I know I'm kind of just like doing it off the top of my head. Chimera. So the Chimera is attacking. If a unit you control is targeted for an attack, you may guard with your Phoenixborn or an unexhausted unit with a guard ability. A Phoenixborn can only guard once per round, so deal with that later. If unguarded, the attacker battles the target unit. If it is unexhausted, you may counter with it. After the Chimera attacks a unit, place 1 exhaustion token on it. So when you counter, you would exhaust, right? I'm pretty sure. Does anyone remember? Mike, James, if you're in chat, if I counter, I would exhaust normally, right? It's interesting that they don't say that. If you counter, you exhaust. Okay, cool. So I will not exhaust, but I still counter because of my alert stage, right? So they do 2 damage to me. Put the 2 token. I do 2 to it, but it's dead. So when it happens is it has 1 blood on it. What that means is we deal 1 damage to them. I meant to put up things at the top, but I forgot to. Oh well. All right. Let's just shuffle those down a little bit. So that was their turn. They attacked. I countered. I don't exhaust on my counter, which is really nice. Cool. Now it's our turn. The good news is we can use basic dice again, right? So Paranoia is gone, so its effects don't happen. If it was exhausted, its box is also like done as well. So that's an important to note thing too. When they're exhausted, their box no longer affects anything. I think it's the same with yours, maybe. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the same with yours. All right. So we can put a Shader Prowler out there now, which I think is what we're gonna do. So as our main action, we're gonna do this I know you're pointing to it like you can see it. So main action, exhaust the card and spend those 2 dice, a medium and a basic die. So we're going to exhaust, use a medium and a basic die. And we can place a Shader Prowler Conjuration onto your battlefield. So that comes next in line. When the unit is declared as an attacker, you may deal 3 damage to a target unit an opponent controls with an attack value. This unit that's less than this unit. Okay, so Fate, destroy this unit at the end of this round. Oh boy. I didn't realize it would die right away. Okay. So the round is the whole thing. Like, it's not just my phase or the enemy's phase. It's like the whole thing. So once we finish refreshing, then the Shade Prowler goes away. So we got to use it, basically. All right, so that was our main action. We're not going to do anything aside. When this unit is declared as an attacker, you may deal 3 damage to a target unit an opponent controls with an attack value less than this unit's attack value. It's the same, so we can't deal the 3. Interesting. Devour is going to probably do this. I might have to not do that. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. So anyway, they roll, right? That was us. They roll now. All right, basic and a 3. 3 states attack if able, if not reveal. They are able to attack, so they will do this. So they are going to attack my leftmost unit, which is going to be this Gates Defender. Now, I don't want to lose Gates Defender yet. So what I'm going to do is exhaust Victoria, and she's going to take the hit instead. So she is going to take 4 damage, unfortunately. 2-4. So that's, you could do it once per round. You can exhaust your Phoenixborn to take the hit. Now, these 2 might hit me at some point, but we'll just deal with that as it comes. Now, what's interesting now is that they're exhausted. So if I, for a main action, chose the Shade Prowler to attack this card, right, I wouldn't get counterattacked. So it's a good way now to attack them because they can't attack me back. This is kind of the strategy you're thinking about for the most part. Okay. Let's then... Unit is declared as an attacker, blocker, or guard. You may swap a target unit's printed value. Okay. Umbral Acrobat's pretty sweet in the way she works. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to use a main action. Don't worry about this card. Main action to use 1 of each die. Oops, this was a basic. We can still do that, right? Yeah. So 1 of each die to place them into play. And that's all we're going to do. We're not going to do a side action, whatever. But they do have guard, which is, I think, this fun shield. I think that's what this one is for. I don't remember. Oh, wait. Let me check by the same token really quick. Because I know that they explained it. Oh, yeah. These are main action, side action. So I can use those tokens in the future to show my main action and my side action. Actually, it's... And yeah, it's the guard token. All right, cool. Guards and blockers always counter if possible. Wait, guards and blockers always counter if possible. Yeah, but this one says it may guard a unit that is being attacked, right? So I don't have to. All right, so that was our main action is done. Actually, this is nice. We can use that to keep track of things. And side action, we're not going to do anything, so it's now their turn. All right, so now it's their turn. I'm gonna roll our dice. Basic. Have to guard, but if you guard, oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. All right, 7 is target opposing player must lower 1. Jeez. All right, so I lost this die, which stinks. And then we, well, I gotta fix the sleeve on this. Yeah, every now and again, you get a bad one. All right, really tired of this song. Okay. So we lowered it there, and then they reveal. So reveal the next card. Broodmother, sorry. So at the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit. Then, if it was the last status unit, add a face-down aspect card to the battlefield. Ooh. 2, 3. Okay. So that has aspect cards, whatever. We do want to get rid of that kind of as soon as possible. All right. Actually, what's nice is with the Shade Prowler now, when the unit is declared as an attacker, you may deal 3 damage to a target unit an opponent controls with attack value is less than this one. We might do the 3 first and then just attack and take out the Brood Mother completely. That might be the move there. Is this the lair aspect? Yeah. Oh, wait. I have horror and lair in here. Shoot. I accidentally shuffled all of them together. Can you have both? Is that allowed? Or is it too many? I completely messed up on that. No, you could do 18. Remove the bottom 18 cards? Yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Thank you. Just have a longer game. Okay. It's too many cards, but you can mix and match. All right, at least we didn't mess up too bad. All right, so they did their thing, right? They revealed. So it's our turn. So there's a shot that the Brood Mother attacks the rightmost unit, which would be this one. Which is maybe fine. Oh, we need to increase that though. All right, I'm going to use side action, throw away from darkness to increase this to the max. And then, no, it was a good idea removing the bottom 18. Let's do main action. Let's do the Shade Prowler. Yeah, so the Shade Prowler, when his unit is declared as an attacker, it is. You may deal 3 damage to a target unit an opponent controls with an attack value less than the unit's attack value. So their attack value is 1, mine's 2, so I could deal 3 damage to them, right? 2, 3. And then I'm going to attack, and they're going to attack me. So they deal 1 damage to me. And I deal 2 damage to them, knocking them out. I think you still attack, right? It's not just... what? Oh, guard roll. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, never mind. So it's 9. So I still do the Predator attack though, right? Just all the damage goes to them now? Yeah, but the Predator action still hits the unit, right? Okay. All right, so we attack the Chimera for 2. They don't counter me. I don't counter it, but the Predator thing should still hit. At least that was something, right? That's fine. Okay, so that was our actions. It's their turn. First, we have to remove a status token. They still have 1 card face down. All right, so they got a Red Reigns. And, oh my god, they're rolling high numbers. 11. Attach a web conjuration alteration spell to the opposing player's leftmost non-webbed unit. So, their attack 1, -1 recover. Discard this spell to reroll 2 basic rage dice. Okay, that's fine. The spell cannot be attached to a card that already has web. It's considered to be webbed. Okay, so they're webbed. They're webbed up. So I could do a side action to discard it and reroll 2 basic rage dice. So I could do that, which is fine because my whole ability kind of manipulates that a bit. The rolliest dice, I know, right? All right, so that was, what was this? 11. So then they reveal. So this is the last reveal card they do. Erratic Strike. When this unit is declared as an attacker, roll. Okay, and it's gonna attack my Phoenixborn, so that's fine. Okay. So it's my turn. I'll do side action first to get rid of this thing. So reroll 2 basic rage dice. Because I can't pick that one, I'm pretty sure. Alright, 1 goes in. Basic. We're going to get rid of this. Alright, that was my side action. What does the Whisperer do again? Oh yeah, that one's pretty good. All right, we're going to summon a Whisperer with my main action and use this die. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, exhaust this. Main action, exhaust this to put a Whisperer into play. Enrage timer. I'll be fine, right? All right, so now it's their turn. This goes down 1, and now this card is going to attack my rightmost unit, which is going to be my Whisperer, which is fine. They're actually going to knock each other out. So this states it does 1 attack onto the rightmost unit. I am going to defend, so they would both be exhausted. He's going to deal 1 damage. He's going to deal 1 damage. They knock each other out. Excuse me. Now, when this unit is destroyed, lower 1 power die in your target opponent's active pool 1 level. I'm pretty sure I can lower that 1 level, right? If you cannot deal 1 damage to their Phoenixborn. Let me know if I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can. So this gets knocked out now because I deal 1 damage back. And you only have 4 life. And it's 2 blood. So that's 3, 5 total. Correct. Awesome. I like when I'm right when it helps me. Makes me feel good. All right, so I am out of cards. But I have 2 attacking units left. He's probably still going to get 1 there, which is fine, I think. Okay, we're going to have the Umbral. I assume all these tokens came with the base game. Oh yeah, totally. But you have to get them from by the same token. But it's totally with the base game. All right, Umbral Acrobat is going to attack, hopefully Devour. We have to roll this die. If it's a 9 or more, we attack the Chimera instead. Oh my god. Okay, cool. So we deal 3 damage to it. So, all right, really annoying. That's like the most annoying part of this game. All right, so now they go. That was our main action. We're done. They go. They have nothing to roll. They have no counters. They're going to attack my Phoenixborn. Now, when this unit is declared as an attacker, roll the behavior die. If the result is odd, destroy the opposing player's target's leftmost wounded unit. Oh no, Gates Defender. If it's even, destroy the leftmost exhausted unit. Okay, hopefully it's even. Oh, that's a crazy thing. Be even. Okay, it's odd. That stinks. So Gates Defender is knocked out. It was the leftmost wounded unit. They're going to deal 3 damage here. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. All right, they're done. My turn. Everything's exhausted. I have nothing left to do, so I am done. There's nothing I can do. They're going to get 2, which stinks. All right. That's annoying. All right, so now you just follow what you do. So recover. I would have liked to have recovered Gates Defender, but here we are. Remove exhaustion. Remove 1 red reigns token from the Chimera for each exhaustion token on the Chimera ultimate cards. There are none. Remove 1 exhaustion token from each card and rotate the Phoenixborn upright. Okay. Exhaust dice. You may exhaust any number of your dice. I'm going to exhaust them. Place 1 red reigns token in the Chimera for each aspect in play, resolving the ultimate if applicable. So he just needs 3 of these to pop. He now has 2 because there's 2 of these cards out there. Replenish the aspects, so you put 2 face down because there's always going to be 4 unless something changes that. Replenish status effects, we don't have to worry about that. Then he is now the first player. Stat. So actually, we'll put this up here. I get to roll my dice, draw 5 cards. Then I have 2 allies and fresh dice. Yeah. I'm ready for like his ultimate to keep popping off. But you're right, round 1 is always tricky. And we're in a decent spot. Actually, we had a really good dice roll this time. Hopefully we have good cards now. All right, so then we roll that. Discard card. You may discard any, but we have none left. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got Shroud is a ready spell. Interesting. On the spell. Conjuration you control comes to play. If you do, this unit cannot be targeted by attack spells or dice. Ooh, that's an interesting card. Interesting. Inkwell. Inkwell's not super useful yet. Magnificence might be good. Umbral Acrobat's going to be good. Ugh, this is a weird... Shroud might be good, but the rest is going to be kind of weird. So anyway, they are now first player, so they go first. So we have to... There is a face down card. So we hit the roller dice. Basic with a 4. 4 states attack if able, if not reveal. So the leftmost card is able to attack, so they're going to do that. They're going to attack our leftmost unit. Oh wait, we have to get rid of this. Sorry. So it's the Acrobat. So also needs to keep them from countering. Yeah, but the Inkwell, their attack value has to be 1 or less, and they have nothing that's 1 or less yet. So if we got some cheap ones out there, it'll be good. But as the first player token flip, I mean, now it's the same on both sides, but it does go to the other person. Okay, so they're attacking my leftmost unit. What I can do is invert. So when this unit is declared as an attacker, blocker, or guard, you may swap a target unit's printed attack value with its printed life value for the remainder of this turn. So instead of being 4-3, it could be a 3-4. And we would not kill each other then, which might be worth it. Or... Oh, Umbral Acrobat can't guard Victoria. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We have another one too. So we're going to defend. So we're going to switch this. Well, or do we just take each other out? I don't have a ton of attack. Actually, well, I can get the bird in play. No. We're gonna switch it. So attacks for 3. So it's 3 damage onto me. I deal 3 damage back, not knocking it out. For the remainder of the turn. Actually, well, now if it flips back, guard roll. I don't guard roll on a counterattack, do I? Left aspect is exhausted, so no counter. No, they're attacking me. I'm not attacking them. I'm just defending. Or countering, I should say. I'm countering with this card. Okay, so here's the interesting thing with this card. So this card states... No, you're all good. I'd rather you double check. It's hard to read. So when this unit is declared as an attacker, blocker, or guard, right? We're being used as a blocker, I guess, right? Or attacker. I guess that counts. What's the difference between a guard and a blocker? Unexhausted units may become blockers when a Phoenixborn or Chimera is attacked. Oh, wait. They're not technically a blocker. They're just the result of the counterattack. Yeah, but can I guard for my own unit? So unexhausted units may become blockers when a Phoenixborn or Chimera is targeted with an attack. All right. So, I don't think that works the way I think it does. So invert won't work the way I want. The reason being because it's not an attacker. It's not a blocker, because a blocker would be when I put her in the way of Victoria, and I'm not guarding another unit. So I actually don't think I can invert it. So all that happens is they knock each other out, basically. Okay. So anyway, they'll just knock each other out because I'll deal 3 damage to his life and he'll deal 4 to my 3. So that's just fine. They're inverses of each other. Sad. Sad D20 sad. It is 2 blood. So that's now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 7. No, it's 8. It's that. So it's 10 total now. Okay. Cool. That was them. Their first turn. We have to go now. I think I'm gonna put the acrobat right back in as my main action. So wolf. Jeez, this one. So use these 3. They come in. They're a guard. Geared. Do we have a side action? No, I think we're good. Yeah, I really wanted that recovered too, but oh well. All right. I think that's it. Okay. Their turn. They still have a face down card. And a 9. Must lower 1 basic non. Okay, so we gotta lower our dice, and then we reveal the next card. So reveal is Weave. Comes in with 2 status. At the start of the turn, remove 1 status token. Token from this unit to attach to a web conjured alteration spell. The opposing. All right, so they become webbed, which is not great. Let's have to figure that out. Yes, that will help me. I also can do my ability, which will re-roll a bunch of dice. So it's our turn now. We could put the Shade Prowler in just to take out Weave. Well, hopefully take out Weave. I don't know if that makes sense yet, though. I think we're gonna do it. Yeah. So main action. Oops. We're gonna exhaust summon Shade Prowler. Use these 2 to put a Shade Prowler into play. Okay. And I have no side action to do yet. All right. So now it's their turn. They still have 1. Oh, first we remove 1 to attach a web conjuration alteration spell to the opponent player's leftmost. Okay. So we put it there. Okay. So we did their web thing first. They have 1 face down, so we roll the dice. 3 and a shard. Okay. I have to figure that out soon. 3 is attack if able. We are able. So they are going to attack. When it's used, declared as an attacker, roll the behavior die. Oh, shoot. All right, it's an odd. If it's odd, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost wounded unit. None of my units are wounded, so it doesn't do anything, which is nice. But it's going to deal 3 damage here. I think we're just going to take it. So that brings it to 10. That's fine. All right, so that's exhausted now. That's fine. I think the first thing I want to do is a side action to reroll. No, what we're going to do actually is we're going to do side action, exhaust this card, use this one to reroll up to 4 dice in the target opponent's active pool. Let's do these 3 dice, and then we have to do an equal amount of my own dice. So let's do all of these. Let's do 3 of ours, 3 of theirs. Okay, so they have 1 active die, 2 basic ones. We got 2 biggies, 1 basic. Okay, cool. So now with our main action, we can't get rid of that yet, but that's fine. Let's do main action. We'll use one of these guys to exhaust this card. Let's put a Whisper into play. Okay. Now it's their turn. Counter goes off. They put another Webbed on the leftmost unit. The Shade one is fine on the Shade Prowler because we're going to be getting rid of it anyway, so it's kind of whatever, but that's fine. All right, re-rolled their dice. 10. Of course, it's a 10. Attach the web conjuration alternate spell to the leftmost. Oh, okay, everything's webbed up. So he's got no attack anymore. And then we reveal. So reveal the last card. Unfathomable. This unit cannot be blocked or guarded against by units with attack value of 2 or less. Okay. Oh god, it's got an attack of 4. Ooh, okay. All right, so they're gonna be attacking soon with like Weave. That's fine. They could take out Whisper. And it's not going to deal any damage back, but we get the lower one of those dice, which I think is good, so that's fine. I want then... Sorry, I keep forgetting to flip those over. Alright, so we can exhaust Weave. The steel silk aspect is bad if you're webbed. Yeah. Let me think. We haven't done anything yet, right? We haven't done the main action or side action. So... All right, I'm going to do side action. I want to get rid of this card. So, reroll 2 basic rage dice. Okay. We're getting lucky with that at least. So, main action, I kind of want to attack with the Shade Prowler. The attack value that's less than this unit's attack. Alright, so when this unit is declared as an attacker, you may deal 3 damage to a target unit an opponent controls with an attack value less than this unit's attack value. So they only have 2, so it's the same, it's not less. And there's no way to make it less, right? Yeah, there's no way to make it less. Okay. So let's do... God, Unfathomable is going to hurt so much. We could take this off next round and get rid of that. So Shade... Alright, we're just going to have Shade attack Weave. Before we do, we're going to see if it blocks. It doesn't. Hey, okay. So that's 2 damage here. Knocks him out. We get 2 damage back. It keeps us for now, which I don't know if that makes a difference or not. And there's 1 blood on this. Drew first blood. So that's done. Okay, so now it's Unfathomable's turn. This unit cannot be blocked or guarded against by units with an attack value of 2 or less. Unfortunately, that's everyone. So we can't block or guard with that. They have a value now of 2, so we can't do Umbral, unfortunately. So my Phoenix Board is just going to get punched in the face really hard by 4. Exhaust. Okay. Now it's our turn. And this is going to be interesting because they can't do anything else. They can't do anything else, which is good for us. So let's do... All right, let's do Magnificence as a side action. So we have to use the wolf. Reroll up to 4 dice in a target player's active pool. So we're going to reroll these 2 dice. This is up to 4. Okay, so 1 goes back, 1 goes down. Swap a target unit's printed attack value with its printed life value for the remainder of the turn. We'll just do this. It's 3 and 3, so it's the same. So then we deal 1 damage to a target unit an opponent controls, and then deal 1 damage to a target unit opponent controls. So we could do 1 and 1, or 2 or 2. So what I think we're gonna do is a... Oh, is there a smart way to do this? Because we have no more attack. No. So we'll do... two onto here. So it did 1 attack, then 1 attack. Now for main action. Actually, no. I don't know if we want to redo this, actually. Well, no, because we already re-rolled the dice. I should have probably done the side action to get rid of this first. That would have been a smarter play. See, this is what I mean where it's like chess. Because I really should have done this differently. I should have held on to Magnificence. I should have gotten rid of this first. And then attacked with this card here. Then next turn, done this on this and done this on this. And I would have knocked them both out. Well, I guess I only re-rolled them. So, no, actually, I'm going to take this back. I'm going to take it back. So this stays in our hand. This goes back. We don't do the 2 damage. So our side action, again, is going to be to reroll 2 basic rage dice. Okay, so 1 connects, 1 doesn't. We get rid of this. Then our main action is going to be to exhaust this, and hopefully this hits. Hey, John Lazan, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. So we're going to attack the Erratic Strike with the Umbral. Let's see if it gets blocked. Hopefully it doesn't. 3, it does not. So... Oh, you may swap target. I should have swapped the target, but that's fine. It knocks out this guy. This guy has 2 blood, so it puts 2 on there. Okay. Their turn. They're exhausted, so they don't do anything, which is really nice. Now, what we do... I don't want that to trigger. But I might have to. Oh, no, we could do this. So now side... Oh, no, because we can't get rid of this yet. We have to side action with this. So we do this last, actually. No, because if we do this and that triggers, it's Bad News Bears. And we can't pass as a main action, because if we pass, then they pass. Oh, no, it would have worked out the same. Okay. There's no main action here, right? No, there's no main action play. Yeah, because if we pass, they also pass. And that's no good, because we need them to attack. Unfortunately, we can't attack with this card. Alright, that's alright. We'll do side action. This. So reroll 4 of their dice. It's going to be these. Or do we take the gamble and see if we... If we take the gamble and reroll 2 basic rage dice, there's a chance both of them don't hit. Right? We're going to do that. We're going to do that instead. We're going to risk it. So, reroll these 2. Just don't both hit. Okay, 1 hit. That's perfect. So, we rerolled that. This card now, gotta gamble. Gotta spend money to make money. I deal 1 damage. They deal nothing to me. Now we're in a perfect spot. They go. They don't have anything to do, so they pass back to me. Then, with my side action, we're going to use this. So we roll up to 4 of their dice. Even if they all hit, we're fine. Okay, I didn't mean like to actually all hit. I was just thinking like it could all hit. Annoying. So now we deal 1 damage and 1 damage again. So we knock this out. 2 blood, so that's now 15 on them. I just my luck, man. All right, and then I have no main action to do. I can't do it, so I have to pass. You could always side action roll down 2 rage dice. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do that in our first turn in the beginning. Is what we're probably gonna do. All right, that's it. We can't do the dice power because it's a side action, and we already did that because this is a side action card. So our main action is gonna be the pass. They pass. Everyone passes. You have 12 hours to possibly get Jeff Skin or possibly. Well, I guess I'll play a little bit later tonight or something. Probably not on here, but all right. Everything's done. So we recover. They're just dead, so just kill them off. Recovers for nothing. Okay. Remove exhaustion. Excellent. We're in a really good spot now. Turn 3 always feels like the make and break point. All right. Exhaust dice. We'll exhaust the basic. We're not going to exhaust the good one, obviously. Red Rains. We don't place any. Replenish aspects. You can get the skin in less than an hour. I think I just have to play like a few more times. The replenish status. There is none. All right. We are now first player. So we get our first player token. We can roll our dice. Usually decide, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fascinating. Also, I appreciate you, Twitch, hanging around here, still being here through the gameplay. There's more people that hang out in Twitch on the gameplay for this than Marvel Champions, which seems weird to me. YouTube is the opposite. All right, I'm going to get rid of a Shroud and a reaction spell of Ink spell. I just don't think it's going to make sense right now, so then we're going to drop. I'll hold on to 1 Shroud. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are not cards I wanted at all. Okay, these are all action spells. They're terrible. Who likes that game? Apparently not my chat. All right, it is now my turn. So I agree. The first thing we want to do is side action, use our dice power. So we're going to spend 1 to lower 2 dice in a target opponent's pool. So we're going to lower these back down. And then main action, we'll place a Summon Whisperer card out there. So we have a Focus 2, right? Because we have 2 of them now. So Focus 2 says you may lower 1 power die in a target player's active pool. So I assume we can just do that the 1 time. So we're done there. Hey, Spee. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. All right, it's their turn. You have a card face down. And a 2. I like a 2. Reveal. I like when you only reveal cards. Unbreakable. While this unit is exhausted, prevent all damage dealt to this unit from being received. Well, that's terrible. This unit will block for the Chimera and guard for... Okay, so it's a defender, which stinks. So we want to take it out. Okay. My turn. Let's do... Actually, Juggle could be sweet. We might want to wait a little bit for these to roll up, and then we could do it near the end, which can be really good. So it basically says raise 3 dice in your active pool 1 level, lower 3 dice in the target opponent's active pool 1 level, then deal 3 damage to a target unit that opponent controls, which could take out this card. Hey, Cyber Jace, how's it going, man? Power. All right, so let's do side action to put Shroud in. What's our spell board? 5, so we have 3, right? Because it doesn't count when it's double stacked, I believe. So they go in. We use one of these cards. So after conjuration you control comes into play, you may place one exhaustion token on the spell. If you do, that unit cannot be targeted by attack, spells, abilities, or dice powers. So it's your next turn. That might be interesting. Okay, so main action. Let's do, let's exhaust this to use one of these dice and this. And place a Shade Prowler on the battlefield. All right, so we're done. It is now their turn. They have a face down card. It's a 9. Target opponent must lower 1. Okay, we lower 1 die down and they reveal next card. Torment. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to re-roll a basic rage die. If a basic is rolled, the opposing player must discard 1 card of their choice from their hand top. Oh, jeez. It's annoying. Okay, that comes up with 2 status tokens. Wow, there's a lot of glare on that. Oh well. It's 2. Yeah. Alright. Let's do man, backflip's just not gonna work the way I want. Lots of status tokens? I know. Alright, for now, let's just use a main action to exhaust this card and place a Whisper on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, their turn. They reduce this by 1. They roll this. Okay, so that's... Actually, that's not terrible. It actually works out for us. I appreciate that, Torment. Alright, basic and a 5. So 5 states raise 1 basic rage. Okay, let's not go crazy. Reveal. Attack with the revealed aspect if able. I'm sure it's going to be able to. Alright, it's another Unbreakable. It's going to attack my leftmost units. I'm going to have them to have her block, so that's fine. So, they're going to hit each other. It's going to deal 3 damage to me, and I'm going to knock it out because I deal 3 damage. So I deal 3, they deal 3 to me. Next out this one. It's 2 blood. There we go. Alright, so the reason that that actually worked out for us is because we're going to be able to do our side action of Juggle. Plunge into bankruptcy for this game yet? You should. You should. Alright, we're going to do side action. A head and 2 basic. Now, this says raise... Oh no, we won't have 3 dice in our active pool. Shoot. I'm not going to have enough dice. I can't do it. Well, never mind. We can't do that. Son of a gun. I should have put in that Whisper. All right, what we'll do is we'll do side action. Use dice power. Use top 1 to lower their thing by 2. Main action. The Whisper is going to go crush it. So the Whisper is going to go hit the guard, obviously. They don't roll because it's a defender. So we deal 1 damage to it. And they knock out my guy. So when this unit is destroyed, lower 1 power die of your target opponent's active pool 1 level. So that brings it down by 1. And the Whisper gets knocked out. And honestly, we could just put another one in a second. So that's my two things. Lord of the Rings is expensive. Are you catching up on all chat right now? All right, they have one face down card still. Oh, wait. Well, we rolled it, so that's fine. This first rolls this. All right, it is a basic. So that means if a basic is rolled, the opposing player must discard one card from their choice from their hand or off top of the draw pile. I'll get rid of backflip. It's not going to work right now. Okay. Then we got this. This was a basic. Then it's a 5, which states raise one basic rage die up one level. That's fine. 40k. Just play 40k much cheaper. So what was it? 5. Reveal and then attack with revealed. Okay. Devour. Alright. So it's going to attack my leftmost unit. After it destroys a unit, the target opponent must discard cards at the top of the draw pile equals to the... Okay. Umbral is not going to counterattack, which stinks. But, feels like what we kind of have to do. I feel like I needed to get more allies out there. This juggle and stuff isn't going to do what we need it to do, unfortunately. And we can't take the block with Victoria. Yeah, she's going to attack my unit, so it's going to knock this out, unfortunately. And I can't counterattack it. But they are exhausted, so that's something, I guess. So after this unit destroys an unit the opponent controls from attacking, that target unit must discard cards off the top of their draw pile equal to the Chimera's current phase. 1. It's a good card, too. Okay. That's that. So now it's my turn. So, side action. Exhaust this. Or not, no, this is a main action. So main action, exhaust this, use one of these dice, put another Whisper out there. Why not? We'll do side action to put another Shroud in. So that's for 2 things. We'll hold on to that. All right, we're ready up. They have nothing to reveal, so they're going to go leftmost. They're going to attack my leftmost unit, which is a bird. So I deal 1 damage to it. It knocks out my bird. And then I get to lower one of their power dice. That's cool. So now, while this unit is exhausted, prevent all damage being dealt from being received. So I can't deal any damage to it, but it is no longer a defender because it is exhausted. So it's got that going for it. So I can't attack it, which is nice for it. Okay. My turn. The Shade's going to do a main action of attacking. We are going to be targeting this Torment card. Because we need it to knock it out. But first we're going to see if it blocks. If the Chimera blocks. 3. It does not. So we deal 2 damage. It deals 2 back. We knock out Torment. That is 1 blood. I'm going to lock it in an ultimate, I think. Yeah, it is. Alright. So that's that. Then it's our turn. Or I'm sorry, their turn. They can't do anything. Our turn. Bird is going to attack. And deal... We can't attack this, so we're going to try to attack that. We're going to see if it blocks, though. It does not. So that's 1 onto there. Their turn, they can't do anything. We can't do anything now. So now it's going to be... They're going to ultimate, which is going to stink, but... Alright, recover wounds. First off, this just goes away. They don't recover wounds, but they unexhaust. Okay, exhaust dice. We'll exhaust both of our basic dice. Red range tokens. So we're going to be placing... We're going to have 4 on their total. So their ultimate's going to trigger. Technically, it would be 3 ultimate trigger, then we have 1 more. Equal to or greater than Chimera's value, resolve the following. Remove red range tokens from their equal to its ultimate value. So, these go away. Remove. Okay, discard all cards on the Chimera it doesn't own. Okay, destroy the leftmost unit that we control. That's fine. It's actually a good card to lose. And then attach a web conjuration to all those. We have none, so that doesn't matter. So behavior and ultimate level up. Okay, that's that. Replenish aspect cards. Okay, they are now first player. We get to re-roll our dice. Okay. I am not in as strong of a position as I was hoping for. I'll be honest. I was hoping to be in a little bit better of a position. 2, good card. 3, good card. 4, good card. And kind of. 5 is okay. All right. We have decent cards. We can get the board filled out quickly. He has what? 15, 16, 17, 18. So he's got 12 life left. I think what we can do is we can use Juggle to knock some stuff out. Magnificent we can actually use to knock a lot of things out. We can use to knock out Unbreakable and this, which could be interesting. Yeah, okay. Anyway, they go first, so they have face down cards, so we re-roll all their dice. They roll a 1, which is just reveal. Okay, good card to get. Good one to get. Lunge. When this unit comes into play, roll the behavior die and add 3 to the result. Max 12. Resolve the side action. Okay, so side action. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10. Attach a web conjuration spell to the leftmost unit. Joke's on you. Retreat at the end of the round. Remove this aspect from play by flipping it face down. Oh, okay, interesting. All right, my turn. It's almost time for Stream Raiders. All right, we're going to wait 1 second. Because I don't think we can do Juggle just yet. We have Magnificence, which is an interesting card to play right now. We can re-roll up to 4 dice in a target player's active pool. We can actually re-roll all of our basic dice then. Then we could deal a damage, deal damage. Actually, we could get rid of Lunge if we really wanted to. Oh, so many things we could do. Lunge has 4 life, but what we could do is deal 2. Well, no, shouldn't it all fit back in the box? They're usually pretty good with that. Actually, okay, let's do this. Let's do Magnificence as a side action. And then we're going to re-roll up to 4 dice and target player's active. We're going to do we're the target player. Okay. Now, swap a target unit's printed attack value with its printed life value for the remainder of the turn. We will do this, but I don't think we're going to actually do that. Welcome to Card Chest. I know, right? It's exhausting. Deal 1 damage to a target unit. So, what I'm thinking is we deal a damage to Unbreakable first and foremost. We deal 1 damage and then 1 damage, right? I think it'll just fit in the box, but the cards will be sliding around everywhere, I think. They might. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like it's the same step as Veil Wraith or Veil Guard, whatever it's called. And it works fine. I'm going to do 1 damage to Unbreakable and target it. So that's 2 blood. So that's now 20 total damage on there. The next 1 damage. I think we actually do it on here. And then with our main action, we summon one of these birds in. Exhaust that. Main action. Okay. Now it's their turn. They only have 1 face down card left. Basic and a 4. Ugh. Actually, we need that power dice to go up. It's such a weird card with Juggle. Because I need it to be at 3 so I can lower it. Oh well. Alright, so what's a 4? Target opposing player must place 1 wound token on their Phoenix Bone or leftmost unit. Son of a gun. All right, this brings up to 15. Actually, I can re-roll this. Okay, well, actually, we'll do that in a second, I think. Possibly. All right, so 4, and then reveal and attack with the revealed aspect. Oh, no. Okay, that's 3. So it's going to attack with 1. So there's no units left. I think it just attacks my Phoenix Born, right? Because it has to, like, attack something. I don't know what this is for. Oh, it's for this. All right, so we start. All right, first thing. Wait, did I never put a Whisperer in play? Did I do the thing and never put the bird in play? Chat. Do as much as you possibly can. Not sure if that helps. Wait, really? I thought you had to do everything the card said. Because then, yes, juggle is going to make it a lot easier. Yeah, juggle makes it insanely easy. You have to do everything that card says. You only have to do as much as you possibly can. Not sure if that helps. Interesting. All right, so if that's the case, then I can do juggle. Which I guess we'll do, yeah. If we can do that, then we're going to do that. Thank you for pointing that out. All right, so we get 2 and 3. So we get to raise 3 dice in your active pool. I guess we'll just make all these the strongest they can be. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And then we lower them, so they're down to 0s. Then we deal 3 damage to a target unit the opposing player controls. We're going to do... Actually, this one. So 3 into there. There are 4 rules when playing cards. Resolve the card text from top to bottom, one effect at a time. Resolve as much of the effect as possible. Resolve each card completely, even if it is removed from play. Card text always supersedes game rules. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. That's really awesome to know, actually. Okay, so here's a weird thing that I don't know if I can do. 1.5 rules. Okay, so Umbral down here says invert. It says when this unit is declared as an attacker, blocker, or guard, you may swap a target unit's printed attack value for its printed life value for the remainder of the turn. The question is, if I'm attacking, let's say I attack with this right here, can I swap his life instead? It doesn't say the unit you're attacking, it just says a target unit. So can my target unit be someone else? I guess is the question. Did we do our side action already? Whatever that was. Oh yeah, it was that card. Yes and no. Oh wait, does it define target? An effect targets a game element if it uses the word target in relation to the game element of his altercation. Choose the target of the targeted effect immediately. So it's just you choose what the unit is. Because it doesn't say stipulated it's the target you're attacking. It says a target. That's what I'm thinking. Bro, so that card's so strong. Because what we can do is, well, we're going to use main action to play it. So we use 1, 2, 3. The reason being is because if we swatch or we switch, we attack with this unit. If we switch his life, right, from 4 to 2, he has 3 damage. So he would just die because he has more damage than life, which seems kind of broken, but I love it. So I don't care if it's cheating. I need the win. All right, so let's do that's that. So now it's their turn. They don't roll or anything. They're just attacking with Devour, which is kind of important. Then we lose. That's true. Wiser words have never been spoken. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking, the target opponent must discard cards on the top of their draw pile equal to the current phase. So it's 2. Okay, so he's going to attack my bird. My bird's going to attack Devour. So they're going to knock each other out. Cheat to win. It completes the day. Exactly. So they knock each other out. We have to do this. So we have to discard 2 cards. So it's a Gates Defender and From Darkness. So 2 blood goes on there. Is the important thing. Then the other important thing with this bird is that when his unit is destroyed, lower 1 power die. If you cannot, deal 1 damage to a target Phoenixborn. So we deal 1 damage to him. Bro, that's so strong. Okay. Now it's our turn. So we can still do that, right? Oh, that's the last thing we can do. So we're running out of cards. We're running out of dice. All right, let's main action. Get the shader out there. He comes in. After a conjuration you control comes into play, place 1 exhaustion token in the spell. If you do, that unit cannot be targeted by spells, attacks, dice, or whatever. I'm just gonna place a token on it so I remember. So it can't be targeted by anything. Yeah, YouTube is little today. I know. Twitch is all about Ashes Reborn. Alright, so that's our main. That was our not side. We don't really have a side to do. And we can't do that because we don't have enough for juggle. Okay. Okay. Now it's their turn. They're going to exhaust lunge. It's going to attack my leftmost unit. So it does 2 damage to my acrobat, which is fine. I attack back and knock it out. Easy. It's 2 blood. So that's up to 25. Oh no, we need another. Sad. We don't have enough. 2, 4, 5. That's because I left YouTube for this one? That's true. Mike did. There aren't a lot of good Ashes streamers out there, in my opinion. Are there any? Does anyone know how good the community is for it? I was always curious. Not to like judge them or anything. I'm just genuinely curious. Oh, shoot. We have not done this. Let's just say we removed 2 off of there. I can't remember. I think it's been about 2 runs. Double views. The advertisers will never know. All right, we counterattack, so this exhausts. All right, so main action. We want to attack the Broodmother. So first we get to do Predator and deal 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. They are going to roll to see if they have guard. Actually, hold on, wait. 25, 6, 7. No, we still want to take that out. 8, they do not defend. So we take this out. Good. Yeah, I remember them playing it a little bit. And then I feel like they stopped for whatever reason. Alright, so we get 2 more blood on there. Oh, we're going to win. We're going to win, Rocky. Win. That's it. There's nothing more that can be done. So let's go through things because I'm pretty sure that's it. Because they have 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's what it's going to be. All right. So let's, before we get too crazy, recover. Remove exhaustion. Except this guy comes out of play. Exhaust dice. We don't want to. Place red range tokens. There are none. He has 1 currently, though. Just for fun. Replenish aspects. So he gets his 4. 2. Winners do win. Never forget. We're going to get rid of ink spell thing. We are now first player. We're going to roll all of our dice. That was a good round. It feels like, that's the other thing I love about this game. It feels like when I accomplish something, man, like I feel good. Like chess. It's basically chess. I feel like whenever I play chess, I feel like I really accomplished something when I win. 2, 3. Oh, here's all my summons for. So that always feels good. This to me has like a very similar vibe to it. Okay, so it is my turn. I'm first player. All we're gonna do is attack the Chimera. So they currently have 22, 4, 6, 7. We deal 3 damage. That's enough to knock it out. We have 1. What was that, round 5? That wasn't too bad. I love chess. Me too. I play on the chess.com app like not all the time. Not as much as I used to, but I play a decent amount.